Piccolo's fusion. After assessing the situation on Earth, Kami reluctantly agrees to fuse with Piccolo. In an explosion of power, the two halves are made whole again, and Piccolo is transformed into a Super Namek. The new and improved Piccolo races to Master Roshi's house, where the androids have gone in their hunt for Goku. Now Piccolo must put his powers to the test as he faces the androids alone.
Hey there everybody, Destroyer X here, and welcome to part 11 of Let's Play Dragon Ball Z Sagas. Well, there's only one objective for this particular battle. We have to battle Android 17 and attempt to keep him from Cell, because Cell is wanting to absorb Android 17 and 18 in order to become perfect. But we can't let him do that now, can we? Yeah, basically what we're going to do is, well, of course, right now we're battling Android 17. Android 17, he is not... Well, as far as I'm aware, because I didn't prolong the battle any further, but during the battle with Android 17, he didn't perform any kind of combo breaker. So he will... Of course, that means you can stun lock him if you're able to do so. However, one thing I did notice in this battle is, of course, as he's blocking a little bit more. So, that will make it a little bit more difficult to actually stun lock him. But if you can get a moment to where, of course, he's not blocking you, then you're good to go on that. As you can tell, Piccolo is, now that he is fused with Kami, he is now a Super Namek, which I'm pretty sure they never used the term in the original Japanese version, and I do not remember seeing it in the manga as well, so there you go. But basically, how to transform into a Super Namek, well, it's basically the exact same way when you, same way as transforming into a Super Saiyan. You have to do melee-based attacks, and then once the Super Namek meter is full, all you have to do is charge up your ki as high as it goes, and wow, you get that Super Namek power-up. And of course, the Super Namek power-up, you can think of it as being the same as the Super Saiyan power-up. It'll allow you to, of course, become a lot more... It'll allow you, of course, your attacks to be a lot more powerful than they were before. So, yeah, that's basically it for that. Of course, what else can I say? This battle really isn't all that difficult. Once you power up to a Super Namek, like what I just did right there, then all you have to do is once you're able to get a clear shot in on Android 17, just pretty much start pummeling him, and look at his health. His health is going down quickly. So now we're going to, advance the plot some more.
As the battle between Piccolo and Android 17 rages on, the evil force, Kami Warnda, rears its ugly head.
And with that, part 11 is not over yet, because we're about ready to get into some more plot, and we're going to get into a section which I really don't care for. So you're going to find out what it is here in just a second.
The Time Chamber. The monster Cell, Dr. Giro's ultimate creation, has but a single goal. Only through the absorption of Android 17 and 18 can Cell become complete and achieve his perfect form. And now, the monster is one step closer to achieving that goal. He sweeps Piccolo aside and attacks Android 17. Unable to resist, the android is absorbed, and Cell's body begins its shocking transformation. Before Cell can set his sights on Android 18 and complete his transformation, Tien bursts onto the scene. Summoning every ounce of his strength, he holds the monster at bay with his powerful Tri-Beam technique, giving Android 18 a chance to escape. Meanwhile, Trunks and Vegeta are hard at work within the Hyperbolic Time Chamber, a special room in Kami's Lookout in which a fighter can gain a year's worth of training in just one day.
And now now we have our next mission objective, which is train in the Hyperbolic Time Chamber. So how do we do that? We complete more combination moves than your opponent. This is going to be difficult for me because I was never much of a fighting games person, so some of these combos are a little bit more difficult for me. Well, some of the combos are, others are really, really simple. Like this current one that I'm supposed to do, which I failed at miserably. But I can do this combo because it's just hitting B 5 times in a row and making sure they all connect on Vegeta's body. But yeah, one of the things that will happen, of course, is you can see those stars. There are stars over on Vegeta's side, and there's stars on Trunks' side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Whoever fills up their side, they win. If Vegeta fills up his side, guess what happens? You lose a life. So, yeah, it's not exactly fun. But if you're good at combos, though, then this should be a piece of cake. But, like this combo right here, the Chikara, the cake, Jajiki, I don't know how to pronounce that. This one I've tried, I tried my hardest to try and do it, but I just cannot do it. I mean, I tried. So, and this one is a 2-star combo, which I fail at pretty miserably. And it's one of those things where whoever does this combo first, the combo is going to stay up there until it's done. So, here in a second, Vegeta is going to be able to complete the combo. Which, yeah. I tried, though. I really did try. Oh, well. And the Chudan Dakeki, yeah, he got that too because, I don't know, blah. Oh, and just the Chudan Dakeki again, ugh. Of course, Vegeta is going to get this combo pulled off perfectly, and I lose a life. And of course, when you lose a life, the stars get reset back to 0. So, yeah. I did end up losing quite a bit when I first did my test recording. Well, not my test record, my test playthrough, and this is about as good as it's gonna get in terms of me doing this without losing a lot of lives, which I think is acceptable. So, you know, I don't care. I just didn't want to lose a life, all my lives. But yeah, things like this I really don't care for, in all honesty. I mean, yeah, it's a good way to train to, you know, do these moves, but at the same time, though, you can also train by completing the tutorial, I suppose. I'm gonna have to figure out how to do that properly, though. That's just, but it's okay though. Vegeta is going to get this one because I try as I might. I tried, and I am not able to pull it off. So he'll get this one here in a second. You would think, why, B, 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 X. How do I mess that up? I'm assuming it's a charge? I don't know. But this one, I'm able to do, so there we go. But it has to connect, of course. Okay, I didn't do it. Never mind. So this one's for all the marbles. The B, B, Y, 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 Y. The Chikara Dageki. And this one I know I do right because I remember not losing any more lives at this part. So I do end up pulling off this combo successfully and having it actually connected with Vegeta. So you'll see it here in just one moment, and now we can advance the plot a little bit more.
Tien holds out against Cell for as long as he can, but at last his strength fails him. But before Cell can reciprocate in kind, Goku suddenly appears on the scene. Using his instant transmission technique, he transports Tien and Piccolo back to the lookout for a quick recovery. At the same time, their years' worth of training completed, Trunks and Vegeta emerge from the hyperbolic time chamber, more powerful than ever.
And with that, part 11 is done. So guess what? We only have 2 more parts left until we're done with Dragon Ball Z Sagas. So until part 12, I'll see you all next time. Ciao for now, everybody. Bye.